On one level or another, dry bones show up in our daily lives. And they can take the air right out of us. So how do we respond in those moments? Not react, but how do we respond when we find ourselves in those places where we just can't breathe? I was very active as a kid when I was growing up. I was always outside, always riding my bike or playing sports, exploring the neighborhoods that we lived in. And I remember the first time that I can actually remember ever having the wind knocked out of me. Has anybody had that experience before? I was playing with a friend in the front yard, and we collided. Now, that was nothing new. We would do that often, all the time. But this time, I was hit in such a way, right in the gut, where I fell right back flat on my back, that it just took my breath away. And I reacted as anyone who would react when they can't find their breath. I panicked. I gasped. I felt like I was going to die. And so my friend ran into the house. He got my mom. She came out. I was lying in the grass, scared, gasping for breath that wasn't there. And she said something to me in that moment that was really counterintuitive. And she looked at me and she said, "Son, I'm right here. Just focus on your breath." And at first I was like, what? What breath? I don't have any breath. All my breath is gone. But then she said it again. And she modeled it for me. Slowly breathing in through her nostrils and then out through her mouth. And as she did that, I started to do it too. I began to focus on the breath that had always been there. As my breath and my breathing returned to normal and my panic returned to calm. Just focus on your breath. Be mindful of your breath, God says. Because when you do, you will come to life. And you will know that I am your God.